ladies and gentlemen. This is Gerber James of Mighty Robot Mafia, Robot Mafia Gaming. Thank you for joining us for this No Man's Sky streaming event. It's not really an event, actually. I'm just knocking the dust off of some of my audio equipment. We've had some technical issues as of late, and we are currently addressing those issues. So I've got my old equipment and my new equipment lined up side by side, and since I was going to do a No Man's Sky stream anyway, I've decided to kill multiple birds with multiple stones. So where I am currently, I am at one of my worlds. I'm gonna walk away from the facility a little bit to give you a better look at it. This is one of the Wasidian consulate buildings. I built this place by scratch. Oh yeah, that's Lay Laps. That's my buddy. He doesn't go too far away from me. So, this structure I constructed from scratch. I found this planet. I liked it. It's primarily a water world. My gun. Okay. All right. I got my heat miser in case shit cracks off. Some changes that have been made to No Man's Sky. Once upon a time, there were hostile and non-hostile native life forms on every planet you visited. Very few planets were lifeless. And then once they started letting you have pets, then they got rid of the hostile life forms by and large, mostly, and most of them were all docile. And then at some point they decided that was way too effing boring, and they brought back the hostile life forms, which I don't have a problem with, to be honest. I think it's pretty dope, but you got to keep your wits about you. So here, walk around the outside of the facility. This planet is rich in resources, and off yonder, there's my capital ship. That's a silhouette to my capital ship. And then Oliarn's Hope, that's the village that I own, will be going there. There's a Sentinel base that I have a base at. Oh, and then above, almost directly above this facility, is my orbital base, which we'll be going to check out. I told a good friend that I'd be showing some of my stuff off to get him interested in this game. So yeah, George, this is for you. Showing off all my stuff, or as much as I can. I plan to show off my base, some of my vehicles, as much as possible, and then pause the stream and switch to my other audio equipment so that I can check it out side by side, you know, review everything side by side. Okay, so okay, that's my jetpack. That is my scanner. That's my gun. Alright. Okay, so I guess the easiest thing to do is to show off the interior of this office. So these are all decorations that you can build with materials. This facility it's complete as far as I'm concerned, because I'm not gonna do too much more to it. But once I show off the other facilities I built, you'll see, like, you know, how I've changed how I do my thing. I learned adjacency glitching from Zane. It's Xaine. You gotta find him, Google him. He is a pro at building pretty much anything that you want to build. Like, for example, this ATM mounted into a glass wall. See that? That requires adjacency glitching. You can't just do that, you know, and it is not easy to do. So, big ups to Zane. Now, underneath my floor, which is transparent, those would be my solar panels. I've got all of my power production underneath the superstructure of the building. It's got it. I basically built the power distribution area first, and then I built the base over it, if that makes any sense. And this is a save beacon, and that is also, this is a save point, and this is a beacon. It allows me to find the facility if I'm away. And then that's a base computer, and I've got it surrounded by a partition so that you don't accidentally walk through the hole in the floor and fall into the power production area. As you can see, the base computer is seemingly hovering in midair. That's also something that can be done. It's not terribly difficult, but I will not be explaining the process of its existence right now. And then this guy right here, I like him, he's cool. It's just a little droid, he's gonna just hover around and go in circles and just scan things and make noises. So, alright. So, this circular area is this guy trapped in here? Holy crap. Hold on a minute. How? Yeah. Can I scan you? Nope. There he goes. Once I started scanning him, he tried to get ghosts. This guy is stuck inside the building. I don't know if he's ever going to get out. Yeah, that's craziness. Okay, anyway. So, this building is primarily designed to grow plants that you then harvest for use in either trade, mercantile trade, or construction, you know. So that's Frostwort, gives you Frost Crystal. This is a Star Brandle, gives you Star Bulb. I primarily have them here because they look good. You know, the color pops. All right. So come over here, and as you can see, got a ton of Star Bramble in here growing. Okay. And then that's the sound of somebody taking off. This is where I got all the Frostwort. So I have a bunch of facilities just like this one where I primarily grow all of the things that I need for constructing the things that I need. No Man's Sky is a game where you gotta get crazy with building certain items. That is a holographic door, and there we go. I don't have a ramp in and out, so sometimes you got to pop out of it. I mean, like I said, this is a rough build. Okay, see. So I'm a big fan of like, this is a water world. See, as you can see, there's very few pieces of land on this planet, but I have yet to build a water base. I'll get to it one day. I just, you know, I gotta wrap my head around it and get into it. There's some, if you look it up, No Man's Sky bases, there's some dudes out there that got some dynamite ass bases. I mean, ridiculous. They make this shit that I build look like a projects. No guff. But, you know, I like transparent floors that allow you to, like, see, you know, see through the floors. You can see the water. You can see the little structures. You know, look at that. You got crystals down there. You got animals living down there. I mean, it's the business. Okay, so let's jaunt upstairs, show off the rest of this facility. Like I said, I mean, all you need is a, you know, anybody who had a Lego set and did stuff that, you know, wasn't on the box would love this game. There's plenty to do, And once you get tired of the limitations placed on you by the game, then you'll start doing crazy shit like I've done, adjacency glitching, you know, putting objects and parts where they don't necessarily go, getting them to clip together. You know, the game doesn't really allow you to do it, but sometimes you have to. Like in this area right here, I had too much of open space, so I had to glitch that piece in there so that you don't fall through. Because trust me, there's nothing, see, nothing like that happening to you. Nothing like having that happen to you. You're stepping along, you're walking along, and the next thing you know, you're underwater. Or you're falling from great heights. All things that are very not good for you. Oh. Okay. I have to let my jetpack recharge. I haven't played this game in like Foreverland. Oh yeah, nice. Well, the laser works. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so every planet that you, unless you live on a paradise world, every planet that you're on will have a good thing and a bad thing. Sometimes the bad thing is weather or hostile animals. Sometimes the good thing is the weather and non-hostile animals. You know, you have these robot sentinels that are literally called sentinels, and they will find you and try to kill you if they're hostile, or if they catch you doing naughty things. They're like the police, and not in the good way. So I was talking about the monitos and stuff that you can buy. Say like this right here, you know. For a certain kind of money, you can buy stuff like this to decorate your base. Uh-oh. Look. Weather warning, superheated storm, and they're not kidding. So when the weather starts getting frightful, you need to head indoors, or else you will suffer. There you go. You'll suffer adverse effects of the weather. So this game demands that you pay attention at all times and try to keep yourself alive. It's a survival game set in space. Okay, that being said, let's head back down. We're doing more of the tour. So these rascals right here are refiners. You use these for refining minerals from one state to another. You can usually combine 2 or more. Let me see here. Yeah, see, you have 2 inputs and then you have an output. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of how they're made. I'm not going to show you how to make the hot dog. I'm just going to tell you where to get it. So one of the cool things you can do is, you know, tell your guy to sit down, and then there you go. So, like, you know, little nooks like this, you can kick on back. Like, yeah, see, I got lighting. But if you have a really good world, you can just kick on back, man, and just watch the world do its thing. You don't really have to do anything in this game if you don't want to. But most people go in for the exploration. Like, I like to hunt pirates, and I like to explore. I like to conquer new worlds. Or conquer is a bad word. We'll say develop. Develop resources on these new worlds. You know, money is very much a thing in No Man's Sky, and you're gonna need it. So, like, when the weather's, hey, see, the storm's clearing. Good deal. See, so like that's a bed sitting over there and a couch. So like this is very much a Playboy pad. You know, you kick on back, you relax. You know, you enjoy the weather. I mean, look at that. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah. So for example, There's a monolith on that planet. And then, let's see here. Save beacon. That's another save beacon. So, like, if you're in a system that's got multiple worlds, you can visit all of those worlds, and you can, you can throw bases on them. That's a trading post. And that is a distress beacon. Damn, a distress beacon. I probably got to go and see about that. But while I'm doing all this talking, let's go up to a place that I am reasonably proud of. Like this building right here, it took a long time to put together and get just right. And I said I'm not going to do anything else to it. And I'm more than likely not. Okay. So, like, yeah, for example, these landing pads, right? Normally, you're supposed to have, like, they're supposed to attach to structures in a different way. But if you use adjacency glitching, you can get them to snap on to your structures. It's something that you'll have to look up. If you're interested in doing crazy architecture like this with no visible means of support underneath and stuff that just free floats, just look up adjacent and just look up Zane and then start your classes on adjacency glitching. Oh, let me back up a little bit. Alright, so this is one of my cars. This is actually one of my favorite rides right here. It's a hauler class vessel, and this is a ball hauler because of the spheroids on the outside of it. You'll find some that have square fans and some that don't have anything on them, but this one's got the 4 round pods on it and winglets. I like the color scheme on it, and me and this ship have been through a ton. This is Missim's Ultimate Triumph. All the ships in the game all have cool names like that. Alright, so let me see. Okay, so like I said before, all the ships have a class. I think it's A, B, C, and S, S being the best. So when you scan everything, it'll tell you, all of the details about the ship. Actually, when you scan anything, it'll tell you everything about everything. Like the planet that we're on, you got the time, the location, and coordinates, what the resources are available on the world that you're at, the temperature, stuff like that. But when you scan the ship, it'll tell you the name of the ship, what type of ship it is. In this case, hauler. It's an S-class hauler. It's got 68 and 34. That is in reference to the storage spaces and tech slots that it's got. And this isn't a ship that I paid to change the classification on. I didn't spend money on like a C-class ship and turn it like into an S-class ship. This, I had to find this ship. Back in my day, you had to find S-class ships. If you want to ride around in a busted-ass C-class, I mean, fine, I'm not judging you, but... Okay, so... we're inside of the ship. And like I said, see? S-class. Shows you the damage, shield strength, hyperdrive range, maneuverability. Ball haulers are... they're not combat ships, although I have used this ship in many, in incursion and engagement, successfully murking off many pirates. And this is a representation of your cargo, whatever cargo that I have inside the ship, like, so that stasis device. That stasis device right there is worth 156 million units. I usually give those out for free to people I run into when I run into travelers, especially if they look like they're brand new and or broke. I give stuff like that away. These are salvage frigate module. They're worth $2 million a piece. Storage augmentation, that's $3 million. See, everything is about money in this game. What stuff is worth. But once you start building stuff, these are Gek relics. When you run into Gek, if you want them to like them, if you want them to like you, you can give them one of these, and it helps negotiations and such. These are ancient keys. Ancient keys are used for unlocking artifacts. When you find them, you dig them up, and you need a key to open them. And these are the keys that you do that with. All right. So, and then, okay, so we were talking about the cargo slots. So these are all your cargo slots, right? And then we're talking about tech slots. These are your tech slots. This is where your technology goes. You know, stuff to make your ship go faster. Well, these are the photon cannons. These are your pulse engines and related stuff to go with that. This is your shields. Then you got your conflict scanner that tells you what kind of hostilities are cracking off. This is your teleport receiver. It's a teleportation device. That's your launch thruster. It's at 50%. When it gets to 0, you can't lift off no more unless you're on a landing pad. If you just land on some dirt, you need to use this to take off again. If it's empty, you need to find some gas. It's the easiest way to put it. This is the economy scanner. Use this to find trading facilities on a world. So I'm going kind of fast, but it'll make sense once you start playing the game. Bumper. Let's go to my exosuit. So like same thing with my suit. Your exosuit comes with very little cargo. It's the best way to put it. You start out broke and with no cargo space. With money and minerals, you can expand your cargo space, and it should be your first priority besides survival on the planet that you start out on. So cargo slots, mine are maxed out. I can't fit any more into my suit. And then technology slots, this is all of the gear that makes your armor work better. Oh, personal refiner. Okay, it's empty. You can use this for doing some very interesting things later on. I'll get into later. But your shields and hazard protection, and then I've got some sentinel modifications to my suit. So you can find these different objects at space stations or out in the world, and some of them I think you can build. Like I said, this game gets you very busy. All right, so your personal weapon, it's called a multi-tool. That's what it's called. Yeah, the multi-tool. And I think you can have 3. And every star base will have one available for sale. Certain outposts will have a little receptacle that you can get one out of. And really, this game is all about your multi-tool. Like, people have gone light years away from where they started to just locate better and better multi-tools, and then when they find them, they post the coordinates so you can go get the same multi-tool. If you like how one looks, then you go to where that one is and you get yourself a good multi-tool. The shooter that you start with is very basic, but for something like this, you got to do some traveling, and first you got to fix your ship, and then you got to do some surviving, and then you got to get yourself some dough. Exocrafts. Like in this case, this is my exosuit. It's walking around my village, I think, right now. It's somewhere, but they come with their own cargo slots and their own upgrade and stuff like that. And then your freighter, now also known as your capital ship. All right, they come in sizes, shapes, colors, but class is the most important thing. The S-Class capital ship is what you should be looking for. How to get them? Well, there's YouTube videos on that. I'm not even going to go into it, but suffice to say, you have to play the game like 3 hours, and you have to warp like 5 times. And on your 5th warp and your 3rd hour, you'll be put into a freighter battle. You'll be placed in a combat scenario wherein a freighter will ask for assistance, and if you fend off the aggressors in that confrontation, the captain or admiral, the commanding officer of the ship, will invite you onto the ship, and they will then offer their ship to you for your gallantry. If it is the class and shape and size and color that you desire, then you can accept it. If you don't like it, you can tell them no, and he'll just give you money and you can keep moving. Keep it moving. But this is there are 2 styles of the baller capital ships, and one of them is flat, and one of them looks like this one, like the Nostromo from Aliens. I think it looks like that personally, but this is the preferred model for me. Yours may differ, but mine is decked out and also have a base built on it. We'll be going there in a minute. I'll be showing all that off, but it's got tech slots, and it's got cargo slots. And it also has expanded cargo capacity. That's what these bad boys down here are. It also links in with your base storage, so it's got extra storage. You know, it sounds confusing. All this sounds confusing. I can dig it. Don't worry about it. It'll make sense once you start playing the game. Let's see if I can take off. Alright. So far, so good. Ah, there it is. That didn't take long. Okay. That's my orbital base. Alright, so let me level out and then bring it around town real quick. But like I said, directly above my facility is my orbital base. Now this bad boy right here, I am pretty proud of. Goes without saying. I'll try to approach it from the front. Oh, and look, the sun's coming up. That's going to be perfect. As you can see, it lives like basically in a cloud most of the time. But we'll go out a little ways from it and then approach it from the front. Then you can appreciate the design. It's basically I made it in the shape of a scorpion to represent my zodiac sign. There it is. So. Getting it up here was not easy. Just gonna throw that out there. Alright, hold on. Let's see if I can. There we go. Slow. Okay, I see. I'm coming at it from a funny angle. Now, Gomenasai, as I have not played this game in quite a while. Also, I haven't flown my ship in quite a while. There it is. See if I can come in from slightly above it so you can see the outline of it a little bit better. Because what I had to do was basically build it twice. It's got a top and a bottom, right? Adjacency glitching. Oh yeah, see. So let me lean out that way, right? That's more or less straight across it. Then I'll do this. Tip out a little ways, and then I'll do this. Hit my brakes and swing back around like so. I hope. Uh-oh, I know that sound. That would be the sound of some ships that are just entering the planet's atmosphere. It always freaks me out because when I hear that, I think I'm under attack. Yeah, there it is. Well, no, not the base, but that's the guy that just entered the atmosphere. like right behind me, as a matter of fact. And that's another thing that is cool about this game, is you will get dynamic occurrences just like this. I mean, there's dudes that are just doing their thing, and they'll contact you, they'll land on your bases, they'll and I think that is a, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he is departing. So that means, yep, there he goes. Cool. All right. So we're making some maneuvers. All right. Step one, I'm just going to show off how little land there is. I mean, like, check this place out. When I found this planet, I was like, dude, dope. It's a water world. Very, very nice. Except it does limit your ability. You know, you have to build very conservatively. Kotesh Masha? Yeah. All right, so there we go. All right, so what did I have to do? I had to, there it is. All right, so I had to get my bearings. All right, so like there, okay? That gives you a better representation, right? So you can see the body, you know, you see the body of the scorpion, you see its claws, and then you see what ostensibly would be the tail. I was trying to do that from above it, but I kept losing it in the cloud bank, if I'm being honest. Let's see, roll protocol. There we go. Yeah, see? Scorpion. Now, what I had to do was I had to build the structure upside down first, and then I had to build the other top end structure on top of the bottom structure. It is not exactly lined up, perfectly aligned, but then it was like my first attempt at like adjacency glitching in that way. So also I don't look at anybody else's creations. Like, I learned how to do what I do from one person. There it is. All right, so that's perfect. So we'll do a slow flyover, but yeah, like, no one else has this base. This is something that I totally came up with. I had to put ladders into the sky, and basically, there we go. Landing protocol. I use ladders into the sky and climbed those ladders all the way up to this level, and once I got like high enough, then I started building. And let me tell you something, it takes a lot of material to build a base, especially one like this. So here, from right here over here in the observation area. All right, so like I said, I basically had to build, well, I had to get up here first. First, you got to get up here. And let me tell you, we're a ways up, right? Like, that's why I kept losing us, because we're in the clouds. We're almost in space. But we're good. Don't trip. Now, you get up here, then you start building, right? I had to build the structure basically upside down first, because that's representative of the body of the scorpion. And then I started building the flipped over version as close as possible to the upside down piece, so that the pieces would line up. And they basically do very closely, but they're off. Like, man, I'm telling you, it was hard. It was very, very difficult. It's like one of the most tricky builds that I've done personally. But here, so You know, again, transparent floors. You know, my personal favorite touch because, uh-oh. Ooh, I'm about to say. Whew. I was worried for a second. So, uh-oh. So, we have suffered a little bit of a hiccup. The game got a little bit upset. But, I mean, no big deal. We'll see how far back the game put us. $526. Is that hours and that's minutes? 526 hours, 48 minutes. It's not too bad, considering I haven't played this game in a while. Let's see where the game... Oh, man, I got to do this part all over again. Well, I'll mention this again. One thing about this game is when you discover a system or a planet, you start building, you can name everything. Like, you give it your own names. And, I mean, there's dudes that got Top Ramen. There's dudes that got Babelfish. There's guys that got Cinnamon Roll. You know, Naked Lady. They name their systems and their planets everything you could think of, right? Like pre-Old Testament gods. So when the game starts up, you start seeing these crazy names, but I never ever see tuna fish sandwich or gumbo or anything like that, you know. But I mean, of course, like the game, this is all stuff that's hard coded into the game, all these worlds. But just once, I would like to see, you know, the name of something that a friend of mine, or maybe one of my own, you know what I'm saying? I mean, some of these crazy names, cool, totally possible. You know, the universe is infinite, but it would still be cool to see, you know, peanut butter and jelly. You know what I mean? Like, hey, peanut butter and jelly, I know my homeboy lives there. I got to go visit my dude, all right. But, you know, Old English 800, you know what I'm saying? The malt liquor planet, you know, but nope. It's always going to be these crazy, the crazy ones. Some of them are impronounceable, but totally possible. Not impossible, just improbable. But hey, man, in the vast open, you know, in the vast open space, limitless void, there's going to be systems with these crazy ass names. I mean, shit, this is, you know, these are languages that aren't English. You know, English is not their language. Trust me, I've spent a lot of my time learning the language of the 3 primary races in this game with some success, but some of my communications come out as straight gibberish still. As a matter of fact, speaking of gibberish, I'm going to do something with the time that I've got right now. This is a perfect segue into Uh-oh. Hey, it remembers where we were. Cool. That's not bad. Gone, game. I respect you even more now. Now, every once in a while, you're going to have to deal with that. What? A game that has glitches? The hell you say? Uh-oh. Exotic Winter. Yo, Exotic Winter, what's up? Thank you for coming to my stream. And I'm answering a chat that I'm getting right now. Enter. Alright, so we have a new follower, and thank you for following and thank you for viewing. Right now, what I'm doing is just checking out my audio gear and making sure everything works. Just doing a showcase of my vehicles and my planets and some of the things that I've built. Alright, Exotic Winter, yeah, it's a cross-platform game. So if you know how to join my game, then come on over. I think I might have to set everything for multiplayer, and I haven't done that in a minute. But if you know how to locate me where I'm at, then you're more than welcome to come on over. If I have to back out, then oh, okay. Need my friend code. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so go Minasai, everybody watching, but I've got a new follower that is asking to join the game, and I'll try to do that while I show off this facility. Multitasking. That is what we will call this. Now, as I was saying before, one of the things that this game does do right is the music of this game is like very Skyrim-ish. Like it gets you into the mindset of dealing with the infinite possibilities of the vastness of space. All right, so reception area, then off to the left, meditation area. You know, so you can just look out and make sure your ride is still out there. Nobody's taking off with your wheels. You're not stuck up here. That's to your left. Now to your right, Um, yeah. There. Okay. Okay. All right. I was about to say, where the hell is the ATM? Yeah. To the right, ATM. Okay. Then main observation area, replete with a couch for sitting down and watching, watching the world go by. And I got my buddy in here. Another one of my buddies just chilling. Now, Exotic Winter, I didn't forget about you. I'm gonna do that thing that I'm supposed to do. Just give me a hot second. All right. So, got a refiner right here. And off in the left claw, we have more frostwort and star bramble alternating. I think it looks cool because at a distance you can see the colors and it looks like, it looks cool in my opinion. I like to just throw different things. Plus, they make good stuff, the frostwort and the star bramble. Then off in the right claw, I think I did the same thing. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, I did. Except on this side, I got my teleporter. Right, very important to have, especially if someone took your wheels and you're stuck up here. All right, good deal. Now, settings, network view, No Man's Sky list, show No Man's Sky friend code, please. Okay. All right. Settings, network view, No Man's Sky, friends list, so much project. Okay, let's give this a try really quickly. I think he's talking about on here. Nope. On here. Nope. On here. Okay. Network. No Man's Sky friends list. Bang. Hey man, hell yeah. I forgot all about that. Okay. So, let's see here. Show No Man's Sky friend code. Okay. All right, here, see. GC 772 MCP. MNY96. Enter. And then we'll do add. Sure hope this thing takes lowercase. Good deal. So, exotic has been added. I hope that you do not have any ill intentions. Okay. Enable voice chat, PvP. I don't PvP. Add base parts. Can delete. Nope. Can edit base terrain. Nobody. Nobody. Can access refiner. Anybody. Speech to text. Translate text. Okay. Looks pretty straight. Cool. Good deal. Alright. You're in there, exotic. Welcome to the Robot Mafia. Oh yeah, so in the interest, because of the fact that this place uses a crazy amount of electricity. Hello? Hey. Say again. A what? Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I've got a couple of those. They're not. Oh yeah. Well, you know, they're my method for using them is change the spectrum of your search when you're in the galaxy map, and look for me primarily. I think I look for blue systems, like blue stars. That's where I've had like the best luck. But also like my yeah, where I'm at right now, there might not be one because I'm up on my orbital base. But if you can see where I'm at, directly beneath my orbital base, there's a landing platform, and down on the orbital base, I think you can use the teleporter down there to teleport up to where I'm at. Yeah, I made sure to build my orbital base directly below my consulate. Yeah, consulate. That's where we do a lot of our business. The organization is kind of large.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Here, I'll hop in my ship and head on down. Yes. There's the door. All right. Man, I get turned around at my own base. It's been a while. So how long you been playing this game, Exotic? Hey, that's not a little bit, I'll tell you that. 200 is a good number. Damn, you got oh okay, you got 200 minutes or 200 hours? Oh, okay. Oh, money. Money. Okay. Well, we might be able to fix that. Because money is definitely not an object for me anymore. Oxygen, yeah. You took out a hazardous plant. That should get you some oxygen. That's one way to go. Yep. Yeah, this is one of my primary worlds. So yeah, my mech it has a habit of going to wherever I am and just stomping around. It's got a mind of its own, so I usually don't try to make it do anything differently. Yeah. Yeah, it's if you have the teleporter device on your ship, I think that's what enables it to do that. Like, cause I normally don't even play with my mech unless I'm at my base. Like, my village is not too far from where we're at. But if you want, I can show you my capital ship. And I've got my base built on my capital ship, so if there's anything there that you need, like as far as supplies and such, you're welcome to go through the garden and pick whatever you want. I'm heading to my ship right now, and basically you can follow me over if you want. Because basically what I'm doing right now is I'm checking my audio, and I'm also live streaming right now, so I'm showing off my bases, stuff that I built, and my ships. So it's a good thing that you got on when you did, because I'm getting ready to head over to the capital ship, show it off, and walk around my ship collection and stuff like that. So if you want to roll over there, there should be an empty spot for you to land. Yep, mine too. You got the flat. You have the flat one or the Sentinel one. Oh no, man! Hey, I know how it goes. That's why I made sure to turn off PvP. I've gone to systems before where the first thing that happens is as soon as you go through the teleporter, there's dudes that are flying around strafing you. Like, as soon as you walk through the teleporter, before you can even get to your ship, there's guys trying to kill you. And I've been playing for a long time, and No, I'm in a hauler, so I don't know if my ship is slow or fast. You're in a fighter, right? Oh no, you're in an exotic. Yeah, I'm not going as fast as I can. I'm flying and talking at the same time, and I just barely got back into the game. So let me go into space. I can hit the hyperdrive if I go into space. I'm still basically in the atmosphere, so that slows down the ship quite a bit. But yeah, that's a pretty dope exotic. Hey, there's my capital ship. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Let me lock it in. And then one thing I do remember. There we go. No, yeah, it's cool. Well, shit, you're in my group, so you can automatically land without me being there. Like it gives you like full rights and permissions, all that good stuff. Let's see. Let me turn around a little bit. There we go. Let's take a look. Have you built a base on it yet? Okay. Well, yeah. See, if you come and land on mine, then you might get some ideas. I personally don't. I watch other YouTubers and stuff, but I don't look when they like build like bases or like as far as like the stuff that they do. I never try to bite anybody else's style, so I usually don't look at videos like that. But when you get to my freighter, you'll see how I put it all together. And I mean, if it gives you ideas, then go for it, man. Because I personally, yeah, good deal. I can dig it. I just didn't like leaving my people on the. Wait, hold on, it's taking me a minute. I didn't like the idea of leaving my people on a planet that was kind of hostile, so taking them all with me on my freighter was like the best thing I could do. There we are. Wait, I'm passing it. Hold on 1 second. Now mine is a ways away because I had to hyper over to where yours is. It says freighter. No, that's cool. I'll do a flyby. Yeah, I've got all my spots full, so I can't recruit the living freighter. It's kind of a pain. Yeah, there's a freighter that's alive. You know how you can build a ship that's actually alive to fly around on. You can actually build a freighter. You can attract it's called a megafauna, and you can attract it. You can attract it to your ship. Well, yeah, it's called Dream Aerial. You need a Dream Aerial. Yeah, yep. Yeah, you have the living starship. Yeah, yep. You can have the freighter, like not a capital ship, but your freighter is I see you. Alright, so I see you zipping around, but I can't find your freighter. I mean, your capital ship. Yeah. Because every time I get close, it shows the icon, but it doesn't. I can't get close to it for some reason. So either I'm flying by it. Yeah, oh wait, there it is. Alright. Okay, so I'm heading straight.
Warning. Threat detected.
Ah, yeah, fugitive starship. Yeah, man, I always take those out. Oh, okay, only one freighter base is visible at once. Dismiss your freighter. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. If you need the money, take them out. All right, so that's what it is. I can't go. That's what they do. That's the best part of having an Armada. Just in case you can't be bothered if they get too close to your stuff. Oh yeah, you gotta watch out. Oh yeah, you're flying an exotic too? Yeah.
Warning. Threat detected.
Let me see. Oh, good job. All right, I'm heading over to my capital ship. It turns out I can't visit yours. There's only one allowed at a time. You know, I don't know why they did it like that, but when you're done killing that pirate, come on over. You can do some shopping. There we are. Yeah, I was wondering how come I kept flying through the icon, but it turns out you can only have one capital ship at a time. No, mine's in. So yeah, you can come. You can land. If you see where my icon, let's see. You see my icon? Yeah, it says you're flying towards me. Here, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a bad sign. Hold on a minute. It's probably because, yep, game crash. All right, here we go. All right. So here we go again. Now I'll tell you, it's been a long time since I played this game, and it's good to see so many people like to play it also. I'm gonna use this little bit of time to totally not configure my other audio gear, because I am failing big time. Where's my shank? There we go. There we go. That's the guy. It's finally playing different music too. I wonder what that's all about. Oh yeah, see? That's the rascal there. Alrighty. And again, I'm looking at all of these new names. Well, all these regular names. And I'm like, man, I have never heard of these systems. And I have been to plenty of worlds. Wow, this bad boy looks nifty. Okay, we have just enough time to get everything all set up. Uh-oh. All right, I'm back in the action. Okay, so now I am heading to A. Now that looks a lot better. The game finally got my color scheme right. Well, that is a unexpected result. I'll take it. Alright, now step one. Let's see if I can actually dock with this guy before the game decides to crash out again, because that would be hilarious, but not unexpected. There we are. Good deal. All too easy. Okay. DVSTYP, thank you for coming on down. And yes, originally you said a small stream. Yes, definitely small. I'm an extremely small streamer. I do this for fun and not really expecting a lot of people to like find me, but thank you for finding me and coming on down. Appreciate that. I'll do my best to keep it interesting. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try something goofy like changing my equipment during the stream. It's unorthodox, I know, but that was the whole purpose of the stream in the first place, besides showing off my stuff. So let me, one, get out of my ship. There we go. Man, it's so crazy seeing people. These guys are just milling about inside the ship. It is cool. Alright. Now, I'm assuming the Exotic will more than likely be back and should be able to find the ship very easily. But meanwhile, we'll continue. So, first stop is my exotic ship, Pathfinder X, and it is an S-class. I've got it hooked up more or less. I mean, it's 35 and 24, so I got this back in the glory days when you couldn't spend money to turn a ship in. Actually, all exotics are S-class, so what the hell am I talking about? But I had one that was a little bit more ridiculous. That the fin on the top actually pierced the deck of my capital ship. It was like one of those long ones. So I found one that was basically the same model, but it had a shorter fin on top. But yeah, all of the gold appointments on there, and this proboscis. I like it a lot. It's fun. I usually take this when I'm going to show it off. You know, when I go to show it off, I do that. Then I got one Explorer, and it is a S-Class 42 and 26, a canner. I can't even remember the world I found this on, but I'll tell you what, it should be hooked up nicely. It gets around. I fly it every once in a while, but mostly it's just here, you know, because back in the day when you were getting ships, you used to have one of each class. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on these days with the different variety of ships that are available, but since I can't get rid of any of these guys, like, I refuse to. I'm not parting with my ships, man. We've been through a lot. All of these ships have, I think I've killed pirates with each one of these ships, just for fun. And this one right here used to be called the Blackbird, even though it is not black. But this is my fighter. It's HE6 Kessa. Easy to find. Like, I mean, this configuration is not rare as far as I'm concerned. It's just when it came out, it was very widely coveted by fighter pilots. So I found it right away, made it part of the fleet, and when I first started making my bones as a enforcer of space, this is the ship that I did it with. This bad boy right here. It's what is it? 52 and 27. Yeah, it gets the work done. You know, I like it a lot. And then one of the things that everybody used to have back in my day, once again, was a squid. Like, everybody had a squid when I was starting out. Everybody had one. I found a dope white one with purple tips, and what is it? It is obviously S-Class 35 and 27. You know, and that's why, even though there are other ships that are available now, I can't part with any of the ships. I can't get rid. It's like Sophie's Choice. I can't get rid of any of these ships to get a new ship. The last and not least is this bad boy right here. Yeah. You know, Igasuki's Desperation. It's a solar ship. It's S-Class, of course, 18 and 17. I still have some work to do on it, but it has successfully assisted me in taking out any kind of space miscreants that I've come across. Like, this is the ship that I definitely hop in when I think when I go down to my village. I usually fly this one instead of the ball hauler. Like, and then in my squadron, I think 1 to 3 of the members of myself and at least 2 other officers have this, and then was there 4 guys? So there's 4 people in the squadron plus me. So there's at least like 1 or 2 more of this, and then I think there's like 1 of another one and 1 of another one. It was very difficult to find more S-Class ships to give to the members of my squadron. It became like problematic. So variety is the spice of life, they say. So it works out. Works out very well. And then, I mean, of course, you know, like, yeah, fleet size 30, freighters 7221, Corvax, Admiral Descoyan. We'll go visit the Admiral, say what's up to him. I haven't seen that guy in a minute. Oh, and also I'll show off the my base that I built inside of my ship, on account of that was also something that was done back when I was playing this game pretty heavy. Building a base inside of your capital ship, that was just standard. I mean, like, I don't know too many people that don't do that, but it's not to say it's not to be done. You know, if you don't do it, that's cool. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just saying that, you know, when I was coming through playing this game on the regular, it was like the newest, coolest thing to definitely do. And originally, I had everybody up here, you know, like on the main deck. Like, I had all, like, the weapon dude and the horticulturist, and yeah, everybody was up here on this top ring. But then a couple updates later, and they got their own, You know, they got their own, like, spaces. What up? As you were. Carry on. There's the Admiral. Let's see what he's got to say. Admiral. Hey. Oh, engage singularity engine. Wow. Oh, man. I gotta... Oh, transfer items from the ship to the freighter. Man. See, this is what happens when you stay away for too long. There's all kind of shit you can do now. Good deal. Alright. LT, what's the word? Should I send these guys out on an expedition? I am leaning towards no. Here, we're not doing it right now. I'll be back in a minute. I'm supposed to be showing the ships off and showing off the base. Okay, so. Okay, alright. Now, let's head back this way. If I remember correctly, the layout of my own ship should be pretty simple. We'll go that way in a minute. But, so, first, Weapons Master, Armory. Good to see you too. Right on. Then, good to see you too. Man, thank you for calibrating my guns. Keep those guns calibrated. Appreciate it. Alright. Then, the horticultural / botany lab and its specialist. Good to see you. Right on. Good deal. Am I interrupting anything in here? No. Alright. Good deal. Carry on. Don't worry about me. I'm just walking the floor. Hell yeah. Alright. Oh, planetary probe. I don't need to do that yet, but dang, I forgot I installed that. Okay. Now, let's head over this way. Oh, the lounge. Alright, so, now, don't diss my lounge. Do not diss my lounge. This is, you know, just a place for the robot people to come. Or, yeah, and also all the other entities. I got Korvax, I got Gek, I got Viking. So, this is where everybody can come and, you know, enjoy libations, you know, and they're each other's company. Just kick on back and relax. You know, I threw some carpets onto the floors and a couple little areas for little nooks for people to, you know, relax in. You know, look out of the windows, talk about when, you know, back in their day when they were conquering the galaxy or being conquered, depending on what race. All right. Now, that is the teleporter apparatus. And this is the stellar extractor core. Oh yeah, let me see. Are you done extracting? Is that... Hold on a minute. I think... Yeah. Alright, no, yeah. The cycle is not done. It's got 1 minute left in the cycle. My bad. Carry on. Just keep on doing your thing, I guess. Is that oil leak still oil leaking? I better not look. It'll depress me. Okay, so that was the lounge. Now, back to... Oh, look, somebody's daydreaming. See? Look, machines, they do dream of digital sheep. Alright, so this here is the sick bay, which I guess is, you know, it is slightly unnecessary considering most of the entities are robot people, but it's a sick bay, just in case, man. You never know. Might be rescuing somebody. And then my own botanical gardens with rare, delightful treats from all around known and unknown space. Let's start from the front over here. Yeah. Okay. So it says Venom Urchin, but we know what that is. Okay, and then you got the Albumin Pearl, Gut Rot Flower. Oh, mandatory. Gotta have some of that. Frostwort, Solar Vine. I don't even gotta look at the name. I know Solar Vine when I see it. Gamma Weed, Star Bramble. Yeah, Echinocactus for the cactus flesh. Gravitino Balls. Mando. Like I said, you know, if you don't want to get chased off of a world just because you snatch these things up, then, you know, you grow your own Gravitino Balls, man. And then, you know, I may or may not be in possession of a couple prime specimens of Nip Nip, but, I mean, why do you think I got Gek on my ship? You know, it's not because of my my one-liners, I'll tell you that. And it's also not because I've, like, you know, gone hard in the paint. You know, killing pirates and such. Fungal mold, big time. And then a whole host of nutrient processors. Not to mention several trade hubs. Now, I think I've already been debriefed by the ship commanders of the Armada, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let me go back down this way, show off my wall of carbon. Now, this is something that I did see somebody doing, you know, and I think it was Zane or somebody like that, but yeah, throwing these guys up so that you always have carbon, it was a no-brainer. Something that you have to do mandatory. Okay, and then these barrels right here, same deal. I mean, somebody was like, hey, you don't have a bunch of barrels? Like, you need more of them because you get free stuff. See? Like nav data. Like, this is... It is ridiculous. The first time I saw somebody go down the line, yeah, antimatter plus the containment that goes with it. I mean, are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. I think that was everything. Now, showed this piece off right here. It's my personal meditation area. Like, you know, I like to be surrounded by weapons because, you know, sometimes an armed society is a polite society. Not always. Not always. But sometimes it's true. And then, right around the corner from my grow lab is my own personal sleeping area, complete with a robot, you know, just to watch over me because I get paranoid. And, hey, my appearance modifier, in case I ever decide that I don't like how I look, which I'm not going to do that. This is how I came out vanilla, so I'm rocking that. I mean, I know people like to run around with capes and shit like that, but like I said, I'm not knocking anybody. You know, live your own truth. Knock yourself out. I just personally don't rock capes, man. I mean, not to say they're not dope. In real life, I would definitely wear one. But as far as my character, no, man, I can't. You know, it's gonna get in the way. You get caught up in capes. I like to be agile, mobile, and hostile. Okay, so yeah, these are all of my storage kiosks. I would go into what they all have in them, but that is more or less for another day, I would say. What I really need to do is get in my teleporter and go to, oh yeah, I can go to my town, but that is cookie cutter. What I really need to do is go to one of the other buildings that I have constructed, because that's what I'm also supposed to be showing off right now. So I will make my way. You know what? No, there we go. I'm trying not to run too fast in here because I don't know what led to the crash. or the second or third crash, but I'm sure it had something to do with too much data. Like this ship right here, it's probably going to be a big ass strain on the game. Oh yeah, and these are the barracks for, you know, ship commanders, and also my strike team that's roaming around the ship right now. They're all in a state of active, a state of conspicuous readiness is what we call it. So they're all running around doing their jobs. So of course they're not in bed. It's daytime hours and they're robot people. So next move, teleporter. Let's see what we can do about... Okay. Oh, see my bases. Let's do that one. Okay, archives, portal, trading post, Selenium Grave, Hot World, Moon Machine, Robot Rocks, Star Bulb. I know I've got to have... Oh yeah, see, okay. I've got Remembrance and an Observatory. Flourishing Moon and Remembrance. Okay, Wasidian Consulate. Hostile Signals, Abandoned Planet, Robot Machine, Gek Mega Base, Empty, Closer Rogue, Viking Monolith, Korvax Mega Base, Paradise Planet, Atlas Monument, Hexbury, Abandoned Planet, Small Post, Sea Base. Look, Sea Base? Did I make a Sea Base? Huh. Sentinel Base. That is crazy. Okay, well, let's try... Okay, let's try this one. I mean, we're just gonna have to, we'll go to one or two just to see what they look like. And if I don't find the thing that I'm looking for right away, then I'll check them off stream, something like that. That sounds like a plan. Okay, and the other thing I'm supposed to be doing, switching all my gear, is going to occur in just moments also. Okay, so the time that it takes, I should have everything assembled. That goes there. This goes here.
hazard planet.
Here's hoping. Oh man, that's crazy. I can hear myself. That is very disconcerting. Let me do an audio check real quick. Is the audio check good?
Storm clearing.
Audio check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Extreme temperature detected. Extreme night temperature detected.
Mute has been turned off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Extreme night temperature detected. Extreme night temperature detected.
Alright, so I appear to be on a planet that is a blasted hellscape. I'm sure I came here for some very valid reason, but at the moment, that reason super escapes me. I'll definitely be heading to my ship and getting the heck out of here. There we go. Audio check, good. Wait, is that what I think it is?
Thermal protection falling.
Big time. Yeah, it sure is. Okay. Let me get back. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. My ship is just... I gotta see how this looks. I have to see how this looks. Oh, is that a sentinel scanning me? Tight. Anyway, let's get inside here. Yep, the front end of my ship is totally clipping through this structure. It's pretty dope. Alright. Let me get my robot and myself up off of this blasted hellscape and see what we can do about getting to the next planet. Oh, my bad. Okay, so what does that say? That's got eggs. The bad eggs. Eggs, industrial runs, magnifier. Then, whoops, wrong. There we go. Okay, so low atmosphere. This rascal, that looks like a pretty good world right there. But I remember that Corvex Tower cameras. Okay, that's got activated indium on it. Star bulb, active salt. Okay. Tell you what we're gonna do. Let's go. Let's go to that rascal. Oh, you know what would work really well? No, this thing. You get to call this guy in. That. Boom. Alright, let's go in there. Because I believe that there is a way that you can... I believe there's a way that you can look at your destinations. Look at that. It's a storm in space. That's pretty dope. And as much as I'd like to admire that, I'm going to keep it moving. Oh man, this is usually where stuff gets all glitchy and crashing. But we'll see what happens right now. Oh, lovely. Hey, there's somebody else here. Cool, whose ship is this? PSJW-12. Dope. Oh yeah, man, there's all kind of glitchiness jumping off around here. Oh no, that is dope. I forgot you could bring your pets here. See, now you got robot people. Name was too Templar, name was too short. Hey, too short. Oh man, look at that thing. Yep, I should have known. This is Too Short ship. Cool. And this one, Moonlight Killer. Right on. And this is Thea Alfieri. Ah, good deal. So I'm the only one that flew in a... Yeah. Oh, but somebody brought their... Oh, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Some big old baller came over here in their original. Look at this. Becky Boy 9000. That's what I'm talking about. The old original. I should have kept my original ship, man. I really should have. But, hey, time makes fools of us all, you know what I mean? Fly what you like. Somebody's got a living ship, somebody's got a fighter over here. Captain Swati. And Starship, Paragon, Pahina. Man, super tight. It's good to see these people still playing this game faithfully, man, I tell you. I'll tell you what. And it's somebody else. What's up? Somebody else that's balling. Ash04A2. Dope. Nothing like people that are flying the original. The original vanilla ship. That's tight. Okay. So, what we're doing is heading over here. Because my homeboy up here, he is... Yeah, Mercury. That's my dude. What up, Mercury? I gotta come over here and see if I can... Interstellar Terminus. Okay. Now, oh yeah, see, okay, dope. Because see, this one shows pictures. Whoa. 12 Towers Castle. Some community highlights. Wow. So this is everything. Everybody's bases. So anybody that's here, you can go to theirs and they can go to yours. That is tight. Selenium, colony, new portal, new archives, decrypted bubbles breach. Hold on a minute. Bases. I'm going to focus on my bases. Oh, Robot Mafia Headquarters 1. Yeah, okay. See, that sounds like it might be okay, good. Yeah, let's go to that. I mean, it's got the markings on it. It says Headquarters 1, so yeah, let's check that out. It's crazy if you have so many bases that you can't remember the one that you want to show off, but it said Headquarters 1, so let's take a look at that one. Tell you, this new setup it's feeling pretty comfortable, I must say so myself. It's very strange to be able to hear yourself. Okay, so this is actually one of the places that I wanted to show off. So it's good. Let's head outside really quickly. This is one of my paradise worlds. I mean, it's not without its you know, quirks, but it's very beautiful here. Alright, so there. That would be Robot Mafia Headquarters 1. I like to build in unconventional ways, if that makes sense at all. Side boost it. Uh-oh. Wow. That's gonna hurt. Interesting. Oh, did I do that? What does that button do? Okay, not mapped. Okay. Alright. Alright, getting used to my gear, y'all. Sorry about that.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Whoa. That means get your tail inside immediately. Okay, so before we get inside immediately, I will show off the sides. You know what I'm saying? There we go. I've got some grow pods. I've got some landing pads that are hella adjacency glitch. I wonder why my button stuck that first time. It's disconcerting, but we'll be okay. No problem. Alright. So, yeah. So these are my 7,000 steps. I mean, not exactly, but it's symbolic that you have to come all the way up here. We want you to be sure that you want to be one of us when you come to this planet. And Robot Mafia Headquarters 1, where is the button? No, but let's say capture. Hey, screenshot save, that was dope. Okay, that works. Okay, that works. Okay, that works. Return to space anomaly. That's pretty dope. So you can just do that straight. Oh wait, hold on a minute. No. Yeah, that. Okay. I was about to make a big ass faux pas. That geology cannon, that's no bueno. Alright, so it appears that I am not sealed for some reason. Oh, is that right? Here, let me come into one of the rooms. There we go. Now I'm in an actual room. I wonder what the problem was and why it was raining inside of my facility like that. But whatever. Let's see. Okay, that's for building. Let's look at utilities. Oh, there's my flashlight. Good. Summon vehicles, recharge equipment. Okay. Hazard protection's good. Life support.
Technology recharge.
Yeah. Nope.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Nope. 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 Yep. That.
Technology recharge.
Okay. And mining beam.
Technology recharge.
Alright, good deal. Okay, so while we're here, we might as well show off some of the stuff. Okay, so along with the many amenities afforded members of the Robot Mafia, we would like to allow you to enjoy, you know, fine lodging, very restful and peaceful surroundings. So your rooms are, you know, replete with a bed and a couch and a conference table and a dedicated, totally non-dangerous power connection running through all the rooms. It just, you know, it ties the room together, if I'm being honest. Okay, so did I not build in all of these rooms? Oh man, so yeah, please pardon our dust. We have not completed construction at headquarters. Oh well, hey, let me go through here real quick. As funny as it sounds, you know, we have not finalized construction of the facility, but that's the beauty of it. As our members come in, they can voice their concerns, and we can, you know, we can equip the rooms better. So I like building with lots of windows so that you can see outside, because the game is beautiful. We have ambient lighting and natural light. You can also see, you know, how the power is routed throughout the facility. That was a conscious choice and not a flaw in the design. The architect shall not be blamed. Look at that. You walk up, in an effort to save electricity, you must be close to certain devices for them to activate. See? Something that I learned from Zane. Bang. Big ups Zane. Alright, so large refiners, in case you need refining done. Let's come upstairs. To be honest, I haven't been here in many moons, so I'm just as interested in what the hell I built. This stuff, oh, you know why? You know why the storm was able to come in? Okay, here's something that you'll not see done by anybody else. I'm very confident. So, just like my orbital base was, you know, it's an orbital base, man. It took a little bit of construction know-how to get it up there. No pun intended. But this facility is open air in that, see? So, there are large portions of this facility that are not attached to the rest of the facility, namely the cap. The upper structure is not connected to the lower structure. This was a conscious choice by the architect to provide you unobstructed views of this world that we have claimed. I mean, look at this. Look at that. There is not a base, I don't think, that does what this base does. I mean, it's ridiculous. I understand that, but also fucking hard to do. Believe me. Getting this part to stay up here wasn't easy. But yeah, because this deck, this observation deck, is built this way, you are afforded unobstructed view of this lush ass world. You don't have, you know, metal and glass all in your way. And what that means is, were you so inclined, oh my bad, hold on, so you like that, see that? You need you some carbon? You can get you some carbon, Jack. And what this also means is that should we be accosted by, you know, malfeasance, we can easily defend this location. I mean, now, you know, granted, as easily as it is for us to fire out of this location, we could be fired upon. I mean, that's true enough. Let's see what that is. Nope, don't reach that far. Let's see if it, nope. Oh yeah, okay, see, now this is the most important part. There we go. This is why I chose this planet. Alright, the light show is about to start. Another reason why I left this land all unobstructed, I mean, it's water. Look at that. You got sky dogs out there just frolicking and whatnot. Oh, that dude took off? Alright, well, you're gonna miss the light show, dude. Sucks to be you. But yeah, you got bioluminescent foliage cracking off out here. At nighttime, this freaking place goes off. I mean, look at that. This place, this location is going to be a premier spot when people start having No Man's Sky themed weddings and whatnot. Fuck, man, we're not going to be able to keep those rooms unoccupied. People are going to be like, I want that room that doesn't even have a bed in it. I don't care. We'll bang on the floor. Look at this. That's why the floors are transparent. Y'all, I mean, look at this place. When I found this land, I could not help but well, one, claim it for the mafia, the organization, and also two, start working on a base. You know, had to start working on a base, man. Are those lights even working, Jack? Oh yeah, they are. And then also, see, adjacency. Good looking out, Zane. Putting powered lights onto surfaces not conducive to, man, look, hey. We make the impossible possible. And we make the improbable reality. You know, in my organization, you're only limited by your imagination. That's it. The only limit is your own imagination. Remember that. Okay, so now let's head back downstairs. I'm anxious to try to discover my other locations, but I fear I'm gonna have to do that off stream. Oh yeah, my Galactic Trade Terminal. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. Oh. Is that you facing downward like that? Oh yeah, okay, so that's what happened. This thing turned into a kiosk. I had it in the wall, and somebody's janky update turned this thing into like a whole kiosk, and the kiosk is facing downward. I mean, that's whatever. I'll act like it's a feature, not a bug. Let's see what you got. Metal plating, microprocessor, well, so cobalt ferrous. Okay, cool. I mean, whatever. I could remove that, but I'm not going to. I'm leaving that. I'm not fixing. Oh, I'm not addressing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's nighttime now, and I don't think I have batteries. Let me drop down here and take a look. No, I do have batteries. So, okay, and they're draining at a pretty consistent rate. So, here's my question. Why is this... Did I do that intentionally? Questions. Did I leave this section unpowered deliberately? Because it looks dope like this. I mean, because I could still harvest all plants. Nope, insufficient power. Can't harvest a damn thing. But I could still harvest them by hand. The water's still flowing. Did I do this intentionally, or did I not address this the last time I was here? These are all questions. I'll tell you what. We will figure these myriad questions out. Oh, you know what? Hold on a minute. I'm not done showing the base off. Okay, see? Outside. Alright, now, let's take a look. Okay, got a landing port here. Got a landing port here. Got a landing port there. And as you can see, they are all free-floating structures. They are not attached to the base physically at all. See? Because basically what had happened was I built the base, and then I built these the landing structure around the base as a testimony to adjacency and you know, just my idea of what can be done in this game. You know, stuff doesn't have to attach to other stuff. This is our whole raison d'etre. Hey, beautiful. And your guard. Oh yeah, it's good. Very good. Here, let me put myself on mute. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me on one of many to come in the way of showing off the other bases that I've built. I have to find them first, and then I will show them off. I have been your host, Gerber James of the Mighty Robot Mafia, Robot Mafia Gaming. If you like the content that we are providing, please join us again. Feel free. Big ups to the followers who have joined today. I'll mention you by name in the next stream. And once again, I bid you hustle ever forward.